Hi, everyone. I'm Celia Fenn, and I'm so happy that we've made it through the eclipse corridors and we're here on the other side. So, today, my topic that I'm going to speak to you about is one of the major blessings that has come through or that we have received after the eclipses. And this is the ability to align with the divine human template within us and to activate our power for self-healing and healing with the beautiful light codes that are coming through. So this information was shared with me by Archangel Michael and Elohim angels, and is meant to encourage us and to make us feel confident in our ability to heal ourselves and to self-heal our body, because after all, we were designed to live in health and in perfect health. And what happened was that there were distortions of consciousness that came in and moved us away from the alignment with the divine human template, which connects us to the source and to the earth. So what the divine human template is a template, but it's a holographic, multidimensional template that is seated in the physical body. So after conception of the child, when the cell division reaches a certain point, it then activates this holographic scaffolding, call it that way, that allows the body to become what it was designed to be. So it's the design pattern. And so from that point onward, the body just forms into what we recognize as a human being and has the ability to heal and self-heal according to this template. So what happens, of course, when false consciousness comes in? I call it false consciousness because it's not love. The template is seated in love, but the false consciousness is seated in fear and anxiety and stress, and that distorts the template. And that in turn creates disease, and it creates pain, and it creates suffering. So once we can realign the template with the multidimensional holographic patterns, then we can bring our body into alignment with the original intention. And I know it works because when I was given this information, I was in a fair amount of pain with my back because one of the ascension symptoms I often feel is muscle spasm in the back. And I did the template alignment and the pain just vanished. So I'm not saying it's a magic bullet by any means, but I'm saying it can help us to activate or align with energies that will help us and eventually will create perfect health that we need and that we're looking for. So not only did Archangel Michael explain why it's important to align with this template, but he also spoke to me about how the template works with the DNA, and whatever consciousness puts into the DNA also has an effect on the template. Now, this was designed to help us to evolve because we were designed to evolve. So if new and higher consciousness came in, the DNA would record it, and it would help us to rise into higher levels of consciousness. But what happened when false consciousness came in was that this also went into the DNA and further stimulated distortion, which means that in our DNA are lots of distortions that we need to release. And of course, as the Christ consciousness light comes in, we are able to edit our DNA and release what we don't need, so that the distorted DNA that was linking up with the distortions in the template are now being released, and the template and the DNA are being illuminated by this golden light to help us to move into the perfect health that we were designed to carry. So I think this is very exciting. And also, Archangel Michael has given us some protocols, what we can do to stay in alignment with this and not to shift off into distortion again. So to me, it's very exciting. It's a move, a step forward in how we can work with our energies as we move into the new earth. And I just want to mention that on Sunday, the 28th of September, I am starting a 3-part webinar where I'm going to be explaining in detail and doing activations with you to help to align you with the template, which in turn aligns you with source and with the earth, because that is how the template, when it is fully aligned, connects you to source and connects you to the earth. And then you are held in this beautiful holographic sphere of light that helps to maintain you in the way that you were designed to be, which is healthy and happy and with abundance. Why not? So if you would like to join us for the webinars, please go to celiafenn.com and you will see on the homepage there is a link to the webinar on Sunday. So I hope that you will join me and share in this wonderful revealing of the new codes and the new ways of working with the Divine Human Template. So bye-bye for now.